it up.
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl Heavenly 2 times. Here with No Adults Allowed, and today we have the one and only. I heard about her, so I know y'all heard about her. Niyaa. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, I'm Niyaa. I got y'all, that Midwest. I gotta keep the Midwest in me though. But I'm Niyaa, owner, founder, CEO of Never Stop. This is my platform, sports platform. You can find pretty much everything about sports on there. If you need volunteer opportunities, like if you want to go to the Super Bowl, the Final Four, the NFL draft, it's just a lot you can do. I'm just gonna say it's a lot, and I do interviews, so yeah.
Okay. So tell me about, because I'm so curious. Well, you kind of just explain what I wanted to know so badly. What is your sports platform like? Is it like you have, you help people?
So it's like, I didn't know how to put it. I do so much. So it's like I had to have only one platform for people just to go there and find it. So it started off in college, and I was just like, I want to do sideline reporting. That's my ultimate goal. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to just start interviewing athletes. So I started doing that, and then after that, so many people kept reaching out to me like, how are you getting these opportunities? Because they saw my personal page that I was going to like the NFL draft, Final Four, Super Bowl, and they was like, can you put us on? Can you give us a little bit of tea? And I was like, you know what, I'm going to just start making TikToks on it. Mm-hmm. So people was like, oh, this legit? And I'm like, yeah, like, I found all this information out through my university because in my organization, it's called the Entertainment Management Association. They took us to Super Bowl. They helped us put stuff on our resume besides going to college and getting an education. So, yeah, that's how I started, and I just ran with it. Yeah, it's like some people don't know about the tea unless you tell them about the tea.
Yeah, honestly, you gotta want to learn for real.
Yeah.
Like, it takes time, so I get it. That's dope. Now I have a clear understanding of what sports platform is. I think that's dope. Please keep going with it, because I think now I'm really gonna tap in. But, let's touch on your life topic.
Life is, it was hard. It wasn't easy. People think that they see, when they go to my Instagram, it's different, and I try to be different. You know, I got me going out. I got me doing this. I got me doing that. I got me volunteering. I got me helping. So it's like they see the real me instead of me posting. It's nothing bad about it, but people posting themselves with makeup on all the time. It's nothing that I have a problem with it, but it's like, what's the real you? Like, I'm going to talk about I'm going through stuff every day. I'm going to talk about I'm not perfect, and I'm going to talk about, like, these are the goals that I'm still struggling to get to. So it's like they're going to see the real me. Right. With me, with makeup on, without makeup on, me down bad, all that type of stuff. Because I'm still human at the end of the day. Everybody going through something.
For real, honestly. So you, so I feel like I, understand you, because there do be a lot of people out here that got businesses that's like only gonna post about that on their regular page, but like they don't want to show the real them. Like everything is business constructed. Like you can't even, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a good way of thinking about it, because like you feel better if you actually being you. Like take time to actually express your feelings. Say how you really feel, you feel me, and move exactly how you would move in your everyday life. So I feel like that'll help. I actually like that. I feel like that helps. So it is dope. How was college for you? Starting off as a freshman.
I ain't the same. But college was good and bad. So my freshman year and sophomore year, I was just turned. I was lit. I ain't gonna lie. It was lit. And then it's like freshman year I was lit, and then sophomore year I got on academic suspension. So I was on probation freshman year, and then I got on academic suspension. So basically it's like probation is when you make Fs. Well, you don't make as many Fs, but you made an F in one or more classes, and they give you a warning, and then after that, you go on straight suspension. So I'm like, dang, how I'm get back in this school? So I met with different board members and everything like that, and They just basically told me my sophomore year to take a semester at a community college. I'm like, what? I gotta do. I feel dumb as ever. I ain't gonna lie. I feel so dumb. I was like, yeah, this ain't the lifestyle I want to live. So when I went to my community college for one semester, I made all A's. I just literally, it's like, it was a reset moment. So it was like, what do I really want to do? Where do I really want to see myself in the future? And then after that semester, I made all A's and came back to my university, and then I just started grinding. And that was the beginning of my junior year. And so many people reach out to me and be like, is it too late for me to start getting involved and stuff like that? I'm like, it's never too late, because I didn't failed out of college, came back to college, and now look where I'm in today. So, yeah.
Definitely. Well, it's never too late. I actually, my freshman year, not gonna lie, had a ball. Literally,
it's ball. Like when life hits you. It's like you don't know what's gonna happen. College is different than high school.
You're adulting in college, like you on your own. My problem was, see, in high school, my grandma, if she was at work before I had to get off of school, she was gonna blow my phone up to make sure I got up for school, because I used to miss the bus. I didn't like riding the bus, so sometimes I missed the bus on purpose. Sometimes it was just like, I just don't feel like getting up. But so it was like she was there every day to make sure I got up for school, or you know what I'm saying, like it was teachers, like you got in trouble for actually if you didn't go to school too much, like
what?
And, you know what I'm saying, like you would either fail. Of course you're gonna fail in college, but like you'll fail. They reach out to your parents in high school and stuff like, so it was different. But when I went to college, I actually didn't have any of that. Like they're not gonna call your parent and tell you, like Heavenly not going to class today, or not going to class today. They're not going to call. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to knock on your door, wake you up. They're not going to call your phone. Like, and that was my problem. Like, I actually went into college with the mindset of, like, somebody holding my hand. And I had to understand, like,
ain't nobody holding your hand.
You at home now. Like, you got your family and your support system there, but they not here with you. Like, they're not here to tell you to do this and that. Like, you know, you actually got to. It's reality.
Especially if you like a first generation, like they not gonna understand what you going through. They gonna be like, the classes should be easy. Nah, these classes hard.
Definitely, definitely. And see, another problem, like I was baby my whole life because I'm the youngest and only girl.
That's crazy. I'm the only child on both sides of my family.
So I was very spoiled rotten and baby my whole life. So it's like. But, I mean, I got through it, you feel me? I was on academic probation. And
people don't like talking about it, but I look at it as like a wake-up call.
Lesson learned. Like, once I was on academic probation, I ain't gonna lie, I feel dumb, too. I'm like, oh, nah, I'm way smarter than this. Like, I'm just, parties was happening. I'm like, I'm living. I ain't gonna ask nobody, oh, yeah, I'm finna just go to the party and go out, come in when I want. We don't have no curfew. It's like... Right. Do what you want to do, and that's what I was on, and it just caught up with me so fast. I just thought, like, okay, and I was just doing work to get by, but in college it's different. Like, you can't do that. You can do that in high school, do your work, turn it in, and get by, but college, no, you're going to have to rewrite essays. You're going to have to worry about the things you say in essays, like, they can take it as plagiarism, all types of stuff, so it's like, you gotta really lock in.
And then you gotta be cool with your teachers.
Oh, you gotta get cool with your professors for real. Like, I had to learn that. Like, and you gotta engage. That's another thing I learned in college. In the room, you have to make sure you engaging, you debate back and forth with people. Like, so that you can be seen, because they can see over you. You know how many kids they see every day?
Yeah.
Like, they gonna see straight over you.
Sit in the front of the class. Like, they taught me all that stuff in high school. And I was like, I ain't finna sit in the front of the class. I'm finna sit in the back with the lit people.
For real. Had to really, like, kind of, you know what I'm saying, get out of that. But I did, you know what I'm saying, at the academic probation, I had to get myself together, man. I had to really lock in, for real. Like, I had to do it. But I got it together, so.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. Let's touch bases on why people should never give up when things get hard.
I always thought, like, so my mom passed away when I was 4, and then my grandma on my dad's side and my mom's side passed away when I was like 10. 12-ish. And it was like, I thought the world was in. I was like, shoot, I ain't got no best friend. I ain't got nothing. I was like, dang, like, life straight hit me at an early age. And I was just like, dang, what do I have to do? Like, it's an assignment on my name. And I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but I'm just go day by day. So it's just me, my dad, my grandpa, and my family. And then high school, it was just like, cool. So I got to get involved with different stuff. Like, I was the assistant basketball girls manager. So that's when sports really came into play. And then I grew up around all boys. So I was at every track meet, every football game, all that. And I was just like, like players, seeing them off the field, you don't know what they're going through. People always, like, that's what my interviews come in to, because it's like, I want to get the real you. I don't want to get to know, I know what sport you play, I know your position, I know all that, but are you going through anything mentally? Because people don't think that at all when they interviewing players. So I want to know the real them. But when I say never give up, that's when Never Stop came into play. Because when I fell out of college and I came back, I never did stop. I just kept going. And that's how life should be. Like, even though you hit bumps and rolls and stuff like that, you just need to keep going. It's going to get better.
Definitely. I definitely done been to a point where I think it was like, it hit me, I lost my granddad. My granddad was my best friend. So it was funny. Like, I swear, like, people still to this day will see me and be like, how your granddad doing? I used to always see y'all in the store together. Like, I was on my granddad's hip. Like, bad. Like, he taught me everything. Like, yeah. So, like, when he passed away, it kind of was like, dang, like, that was my real best friend. Like, I got friends, but that was my real best friend.
That's your raw
the person that knew everything, no matter what. They can tell when something wrong. Like, so I just kind of felt real alone, but, like, I never gave up. Yeah. And then that's when, like, my internship came into place. And I actually tapped in with my inner passion, really. Like, I tapped in with myself, and, like, now my favorite thing about all of this is networking. Like, I love meeting new people. I love meeting new, ways to do different stuff, like, actually grow. So, like, that's the biggest thing that I took from my internship, and that made me never want to stop going. Because once I started that, nothing could stop me. Like, I did all type of, I was, like, the voiceover. I did all for, like, video promotions for my internship. And I just was, like, 17. Like, oh, okay, I'm big time. Like, yeah, I'm really doing this. So, it's, like, once I got into my internship, like, I never wanted to stop going. And then now I'm here. Now I'm hosting a podcast. So, it's, like, you're right. Never stop. Never give up, for real. It just really be like that.
And then, like, another thing, people like to ask me, what's your long-term, short? I don't have no long-term. I don't have no short-term. I'm going day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. I don't believe in short-term, long-term, because something can turn around in a day.
For real. Like, really, I didn't think about that. I like that, though. Like, for real. That's me, too, though. Like, I don't know if it's bad or a good thing. I never have a plan B.
Yeah,
because plan A gonna work. I'm making it work. Like, that's how I think. Like, you know what I'm saying? If plan A don't work, it really ain't no plan B. We gonna still do it until I make it work.
A
like,
again.
For real, like, I don't really have no plan B and nothing. Like, whatever I put my mind to, I know for a fact I can do it. Like, and it be surprising people. Like, certain stuff, like, I ain't gonna lie. Really think I have a gift. Cause, like, me and my friends do little stuff like little game nights or whatever. And, like, we'll be playing games. And they be like, I'm gonna win. I'm like, oh, okay. What do you think I'm gonna win? And then that's when it, like, take over me, and it just be in my head, like, you gonna win. I know I'm gonna win. Mm-hmm. And then, like, I just do it, and it's surprising to them every time, because it's, like, it's literally, every time I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna really do that. Like playing basketball. Me and my friends was just at the court, like, last Sunday. And they're like, all right, we tired. It was hot outside. We was at a park. So we like, all right. Like, we finna make the last shot and then go home. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna take the game winning shot. They're like, oh yeah, no, you're not. They picked a place for me to shoot. It's like behind, a little bit. No, it was like a little ways from 3 point.
Okay.
So I'm like, you ain't gonna make it. I'm like, okay. Threw it up, turned around. I'm like, now y'all tell me if this go in. So once I threw it up, I turned around. I heard this. I already knew it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, my crew, let's go. Time to go. Like I told y'all, to go. So it's like, yeah, I don't really be having a plan B. If I put my mind to something, I just know I can do it. That's just how much I believe in myself. So it's like it starts within it. Like you really gotta be your own support system first before you look for somebody else to, support you.
Right.
So, yeah. So
self-love. That's what it is.
Definitely self-love. Like, so what you do as far as like self-love? Do you have days where you just, you know what I'm saying, like take days to yourself and just go like?
I ain't gonna lie, I need to. It's like I work all day. So like I work my 9 to 5 and then I work my 5 to 9. So it's like I'm always doing something. But I tell myself I do need to start taking like pampering days to myself to like start resetting my mind, because if I don't do that, then I'm gonna just be tired.
My body gonna shut down.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna do.
Your body gonna shut down. But I do that like some days, like, so I recently kind of like dislocated my shoulder at work. So it's like sometimes I like they'll like if I have a doctor's appointment early in the morning, they'll be like, don't worry about coming in for the rest of the day, just come tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So certain days when I have them here every now and then, I kind of like I would get up, I'm like, okay, I'm having a me day. Like, it's just gonna be me. I'm having a me day, and like all my friends will be trying to text. I'm like, not right now, y'all. It's me day. So yeah. I like go to first. I go to this park. It has like a waterfall, because I like sitting around nature. Like, of course, in the car. I hate bugs, all types of stuff. So I kind of sit in the car and watch the waterfall, and like I jot down anything that comes to mind, any ideas, any new things I want to do. I just sit and actually like listen to soft music and just write, like just write and jot down all type of ideas. And then I say, okay, this time to do this. And usually on these days, it'll be that time I go to the nail shop, get my nails and toes clean, look cool. And like they're right there, I just be relaxing, you know. Yeah. And at the end, I go get ice cream. And I go in the house, like, I swear, that's my type of me day. Or, like, I'm finna start doing, like, the little TikToks. You know how, like, they go on a self-care day and, like, they go to the store and record what they buy and, like, I'll put it in the car. Like, I want to start doing that. So, yeah, different strategies. Definitely got to take a me day. It definitely helps. It puts you in a new headspace. Like, you feel all, like,
away from everything.
Like, being overwhelmed and all that. Like, it's just going, like, it didn't catch back up to you. You would need another me day. Like, but yeah, definitely take it.
I feel like at least 4 times out of a month is supposed to be a me day.
Definitely.
People don't think of it. They think they're supposed to just go. And that's the type of mindset I had this in the beginning of this year. But I was like, now that I'm really doing stuff, I was like, I need to take 10 steps back.
Like, slow down. Yeah. Like, that's me. Like,
and that's when negative energy started coming in. Like, if you don't take time to yourself, all negative stuff gonna start happening.
Yeah, you gotta actually tap into yourself. Like, now, I honestly, I need a me day. Honestly, I really do. Because I feel like I be on the go all the time. Like, I hate driving now. Like, it got to the point where I hate driving. Like, I'm always somewhere if I'm not at work. Lately, I've been having doctor's appointments for my shoulder. Like, and it's been every week. Like, like I be going to the doctor, I be at work, and it's just always somebody, can you do this for me? Like, it's always something. So yeah, I definitely need a me day. But this right here, this be my piece. Like, podcast, podcast. I actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm myself. Like, I'm doing what I like to do. I'm here. Ain't gotta worry about no noises. Ain't nobody ask you to do nothing. Like, you really do what you're supposed to do, and I actually love what I do. So, yeah.
That's dope.
Talk to me about college bound.
Oh Lord. College Bound. I feel like everybody needs to get in College Bound. College Bound has been with me since high school, sophomore year of high school, and all the way up to I graduated college in December of 21. So they stayed with me through the pandemic. Like, I don't know. It's just something about that organization that's like everybody needs to get into it because I wouldn't graduated college if it wasn't for them. Because it's like when I flunked, I didn't want to go tell my peoples like that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, what, you flunked out of college? What you been doing? I was lit. That's what I was been doing. I wasn't answering nobody's phone calls. I wasn't doing none of that.
Right.
But when I got in College Bound, it's like they prepared me for the ACT. I was living with my grandpa. He didn't go to college, so it's like I can't talk to nobody if they haven't been through college. And then when I started going to College Bound, I connected with so many different people. I met so many owners, so many founders, and it's just like, dang, like, yeah, I really wanna stick through them because they made a documentary about myself. They helped me get my name out. Like, I wasn't in this alone. So I said, get into College Bound. Like, I remember I couldn't pay rent, and I had told them, I'm like, this is what I'm going through. I'm on the phone crying because you get assigned a coach. Every year you elevate. So I'm on the phone crying to my coach in college. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And they was like, we're going to take care of it. And I'm like, what? You going to take care of my rent? And they took care of it. And then after that, I was like, yeah, they sent me care packages. They did so much. Like, that organization, if you in St. Louis, you need to connect. Tap in.
I remember I first got that letter that said you was accepted. I was so happy. I just didn't stick through it, but like I'm glad I stuck with my internship because how you just said like they come through, they really come through.
Yeah.
Like,
you would think you in the game alone by yourself out in this world.
There's people out here that
really help you.
Really
like
help. Yeah, you just gotta reach out. Sometimes you gotta open up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to. If you don't got no other option, and I don't like opening up.
Me either. So, I used to be. I remember in college I had to take a public speaking class. I was so scared. Yeah. Like, I gotta talk in front of how many people? Yeah. I don't like sharing what I've been through in front of people. And I'm like, what? I gotta do that? I gotta do this to pass this class?
Yeah, I remember my college PowerPoints had to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm just like
heart beating fast.
Yeah. But then I was just like, okay, these people is just like me. Like,
yeah,
we all the same. So I kind of got used to it, but
I should have made a speech about who all scared.
Is there anything else you want to touch bases on? You got anything you want to say to them?
Just if you want to get into like the entertainment, the sports industry, like I'm happy to help. I can't help everybody, but if you willing to like reach out to me, like I'm gonna help you because I remember I was in a time when I was in college and I was reaching out to so many people and so many people told me like I'm not gonna help you. But they posting on Instagram, they in the club. I'm like, oh shoot. So it's like I know that feeling of you won't help, but that person won't give you help. So I'm willing to help people.
Yeah, I mean, like,
because people gonna say no. I hate people that have that big old ego, like, oh, I'm top notch, I don't want to help. Yeah.
Or don't even respond, but like.
Or read your stuff. Like, I see you seen it.
Yeah. Read it, like, you know, like you could say anything out, but I don't know. People just, I don't know what type of time people be on, but like, yeah, that's just weird. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and drop all your social medias, your business pages, so they can tap in, get your business even more than what it is, because you here. You here.
I'm trying. Take it day by day. But my personal Instagram is Niyaa. That's Niya with 2 A's, an X, and an underscore at the end. And then my sports platform is in my bio, but it is Never Stop ENT. You can type that in, or you can type in NEVXSTP. So yeah.
Make sure y'all tap in on her. Make sure y'all go and follow her.
And plus, I got some athletes coming up, so I ain't gonna talk too much about it. But I got some athletes coming up. I'm dropping some tea about Super Bowl next year, so if you want to tap in with that, that's gonna be in Arizona. So, and I'm going. I'm most definitely going.
Alright, make sure y'all go tap into all of her pages. Make sure y'all follow her. Y'all need, like she said, she can't help everybody, but anybody that's willing to be helped and, you know what I'm saying, really want to do this, go ahead and make sure y'all tap into her. Make sure y'all go follow me at Heaven 2 times, and make sure you go follow our page at No Adults Allowed Podcast, and we out.
All I know is hustle, made it out the struggle. Since I was 16, it was a lot I had to juggle. Where I'm from was bad, all these problems that I had. Came up now, I'm glad, remember days that I was sad. Keep doing, don't stop, gotta make it to the top. Feeling like I'm topping all these dreams that I made pop.